Khloe Kardashian is caught sobbing over the Tristan Thompson cheating scandal, and Jsutin Bieber openly admits that he still loves Selena, and she's got a reaction, plus some more entertainment headlines. We've got to tell you guys all about it right now on Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. Happy weekend, everyone. Welcome back to Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week here at Pearl's Rooftop. I'm Madison Conklin.
And I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
And before we dive in, we have got to dive into these drinks. This is the Landho on the new and improved cocktail menu at Pearl's Rooftop, and it is made with real McCoy rum, so yo-ho, cheers, people.
Yes, I feel like I'm transported to vacation after
and summer's right around the corner.
We need to go to Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about someone that isn't on vacation right now. Khloe Kardashian, she's been dealing with this drama, this scandal. We all know about it by now. If not, take a look back at our channel. So this week, the season 16 trailer came out for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and it is all Khloe, all sobbing, which is a side we do not see of her.
I think Khloe needs about 16 land hoes to just numb everything after that trailer.
Exactly. Now, before we get into it, you guys take a real quick look at what we are talking about.
I'm not just a TV show. Like, this is my life.
Tears, beginning to end, she is crying.
Right. I just want to say that Kris Jenner got this pulled together so fast. She truly does work harder than the devil, because this just happened a few weeks ago, and already we have this promo that we know it's going to cover all the aftermath of what happened at the Kar Jenner camp when this went down.
That's a great thing, because I thought the shooting had filmed already, because with all these scandals out.
Had wrapped.
No way, no way is this going to happen.
And y'all were like, no, Kris made sure them cameras were in and shooting the drama that was happening.
Because the ratings have been down, and like, we cannot wait a whole new season of just mediocre Kardashian stuff.
No.
We need the tea with everything that's happened.
Right.
So good on Kris Jenner for getting all of this shot and put together so quickly.
Well, and I feel like with social media and the way news works now, like, we already knew the scandal took place, so it's not like we're gonna find out about that on Keeping Up.
Yeah.
So if she wants to keep on the momentum, we need to see the behind the scenes stuff that went down, like those phone conversations of Jordan calling to apologize, saying that she actually wasn't trying to be rude and go against Khloe in any way. I want to see all of that, and judging by Khloe screaming at the phone saying liar, I don't know who she's talking to, but she's talking to somebody.
I just want to be like, wow!
She was mean, she was green, she turned into the Hulk. Okay?
Yeah.
I saw a little vein popping out of her neck. Khloe,
There was a vein here, and I was just like, what's happening?
Veins everywhere, anger, sadness. Let's, you guys, we've got a lot to unpack next week after it premieres on Sunday, so we'll be talking about that. But let's move on to Jsutin Bieber making his PSA about Hailey and how she's the love of his life, but also he loves Selena still. Like, a lot happened for
It was
Jsutin
a very large
earlier this week.
Instagram clap back.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Normally celebs clap back in a few
And
sassy words.
1-2 punch.
Not
but
Jsutin.
sometimes all you need is just one good post that you
Yes.
can focus on, and we can apply that post to everyone else that is still talking about Jelena in his comments.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Who's still talking about Jelena?
So pretty much, yeah, Madison. Pretty much the thing was, a commenter commented on Justin's post of Hailey being like, you only married her to get back at Selena. She sleeps with Shawn Mendes for fame. Like, so random. But he clapped back and was like, no, why would I marry someone to get back at my ex? Yes, do I love her? Do I still have love for her? I always will. She'll hold a special place in my heart. But Hailey's the love of my life.
Yeah.
End of story. Done.
It's like he drug us Jelena shippers along and then just hit us with reality that
Good.
he's actually married to
Hailey
Hailey.
all the way.
I feel some type
Jaylee
of
all the way.
I'm mad that the commenter brought Shawn Mendes into this.
What?
Shawn Mendes is out on tour with his arms all out, looking all delicious, and y'all are dragging him into some mess. So y'all need to quit it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
I love me some Shawn
Me
Mendes.
too.
So of course it got the press rolling. You know, Justin commented on Selena. What does Selena think? You reported heavily on this week. I'm gonna let you take that one.
So
And
basically,
you're a Jelena
after
shipper.
Selena saw that, a source told Hollywood Life she didn't become emotional, she didn't start crying, but she did reflect on the good times that they had together, which I feel like that's natural.
Yes, absolutely. They had been together for so long. They have done so many things together. I'm glad that they were both very mature, and I'm glad that Selena wasn't back in rehab.
No, after everything she went through last year with Justin, I feel like she kind of needed this comment. She had to react to it. Then she's able to close the door, because later we heard, you know what, after that, Justin made that public profession that he still loves her. She's ready to just avoid them, and she just wants to shut the door on it for good.
I think this is like the final nail in the coffin. We don't need to revisit Jelena anymore. It's not going to happen. Not today. Not tomorrow. Next year. It's done.
Right.
So,
Well, and like I said, What am I a Jelena shipper? Yes, I have said that time and time again. But this week I really matured, and you both. It happened in front of your eyes.
Yes.
It happened in front of your eyes.
Yes.
I matured and realized. Well, I've always thought this, but Justin chose Hailey, so everyone just needs to lay off, respect that, and if it ends in the future, it ends in the future. But for right now, we gotta be team
We gotta
Jaylee.
focus on Jaylee and his mental health.
And if Selena would not have said anything, people would have been upset, and the
Right.
Jelena ship would have been in full sail.
Land ho!
Land ho! So I'm glad that she spoke up and she said something instead of not saying anything at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go, Gomez!
Gomez.
I love Selena.
And speaking
Me
of,
too.
we've got this whole like nautical theme going. Let's talk about Gigi Hadid and Zayn, speaking of a broken couple. We know Zayn and Gigi are on and off. They were really strong, then they broke up again, back on, really strong. They are broken up, and despite reports and despite Zayn tweeting
yeah, this was
at,
so confusing.
was
at
random.
Gigi Hadid, I love you.
Yeah.
She is still very much single. She is not going back to Zayn. She knows he's got a lot of issues.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad that was clarified because the last we heard, they broke up at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Then they were spotted hanging out, and we were kind of like, is there a reconciliation happening? We didn't know. Zayn tweeted that, so my mind was like, oh, for sure
Yeah.
they got back together. Now we're here.
Yes.
So definitely single. I think it's good. I think they've tried to get back together twice. It's just not going to happen.
I think it's finally setting in. They're not compatible.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, really good looking couple. I mean,
Oh my
power
God,
couple when it
yes.
comes to the looks, but obviously not a match.
yeah.
I feel like Zayn, much like Justin, just has like a lot of issues, and
Yes.
Zayn hasn't exactly found his Hailey yet.
Exactly. And I feel like
Oh.
the issues all stem from being so young in music. Like they've got
Yeah.
this resentment towards that being in that scene so young.
From being famous and having all of that attention so young.
So young.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
pressure.
They
you know,
hate it.
Zayn has said so many different things about his experience in One Direction and how he's not a dancer and how he was controlled. That's a lot to take on, especially at so young. So for him to be jumping into that relationship, I definitely called it as falling apart. He needs to be leaving her alone. Don't be sending no tweets out. You have a phone. You can send a text message.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You don't need a
absolutely.
tweet.
If there are
But-
things going on, we don't need to be in the middle of it.
But that public cry brings more attention, then kind of like pushes Gigi to be like, okay, here's my response.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Zayn. No f***ing way, Zayn. No, I'm kidding.
But at the end of the day, that will not sell albums.
No.
So you need to get yourself together.
I love how
Zayn.
you always circle
Is
back to
Zayn
the music.
still-
Absolutely.
Always circle
It's
back
about
to
the
the
music
music
for me. It's not selling.
But is
okay?
Zayn even really working on new music?
He just dropped an
Yeah, he
album
just dropped an
recently.
album not
Look
too
at
long
that.
ago.
Zayn, you
Yeah.
dropped the album and my good sis didn't even know. Now you need to work on that.
Please don't drag me. I'm
No,
sorry.
don't drag her because there was no promotion. You put out an album with like 30 songs on it.
It's
you need
true.
to focus yourself, get centered, get yourself
He
together.
basically just put a few things on Instagram. You're not missing much.
Get yourself together.
You ain't missed nothing.
Speaking of, let's go on with the music beat and the nautical theme as I was speaking. The Jonas Brothers, this is real quick and short, but they are living their best lives.
God,
They're all wifed up. They were on a yacht, smoking cigars, drinking their land hose.
Okay.
Like,
The day
I just
Nick
can't.
Jonas and Priyanka got married, a part of my soul
Listen,
died.
when Nick and Priyanka got married,
sad, I love him.
the tears, the heartbreak that I felt. You know, I met Nick Jonas once. You know, I just
God,
rolled
don't
down the
even
window
wanna
and I
talk
said
about
hello.
it. I know, you've told me about that.
I rolled down the window and I said, hey.
That's you meeting him.
Yeah, I met him. I rolled down the window. He walked up to the
And
car.
we didn't
girl.
know each other yet, or I know you would have thrown my number that
Girl,
way.
I would have been like, listen, I got a cute little blondie over there.
Exactly.
She always got cute
What am
tops
I,
on.
chopped liver?
Okay.
Thanks, guys. I'm still single.
No, but thank you. No, I do really like this new stage of life the Jonas
Yeah.
Brothers are in. I
Same.
feel like they had like that young Disney Channel days with the promise rings, and we were all kind of like, what's
We're like,
going
what's
on?
happening?
Yeah.
And now they're fun.
They're having cake by the
drinking, they're
ocean.
having a good
Wink, wink,
time.
nudge,
The
nudge.
tea.
Take a look at the video really quick. I mean, is that just
I know.
everyone's
always look
dream?
like they're having fun.
And they're like, 1, 2, 3,
Even,
yeah.
even Kevin was getting a little loose.
I
was
know,
like,
right?
Kevin
Kevin's
don't get
the more-
loose.
Dad's day out.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know
Dad's
what
day
that
out.
was, but Dad's
You
day
know what I
out.
really like the most about it? I kind of feel like the Jonas Brothers, they went through the stage that we're seeing Justin and Zayn go through.
Yes,
and
but
we know.
privately.
They
Yeah.
went through and they got therapy, they worked out their issues, and now they're back with new music, and now they shimmy in and shake in on very expensive boats. Exactly. And you know what? I approve.
With that being
approve.
said, hit us up. We will be there for your entertainment.
I'll serve the
Exactly.
drinks.
I'll serve the drinks.
Okay.
I will serve you food as long as I can be on a boat. Okay, let's move on. Cardi B.
Yes.
Yikes. Kind of a bad week because someone somewhere in this world dug some more, found this video of her saying she drugged and robbed men in hotel rooms during her stripper days.
Yeah. This was
Let's
not a
start
good
with-
day for the party, or not a good week for the party gang.
Please.
I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that was right?
No, and I've said that. I have said that.
It's not right, but again, we've seen it done on the male side of things in Hollywood. Is it as publicized female-wise? No, but
it's not right.
It's not right. No,
it ain't
it's not right at all.
My thing is this: Cardi B, before all of the internet jumped on her, was not even apologetic. You know what I'm saying?
The video
there was
resurfacing?
about the video resurfacing. A bar brought it to her attention, and she said, "Well, your fave says the same thing in her lyrics." Right now, we're not talking about my fave. My fave is overseas.
I didn't even bring that up.
My fave is overseas doing what she needs to do. Okay, now
Canceling
you are
shows.
over here drugging and abusing men. That's not okay with
No,
me.
1000%. And I have always cheered and chanted and been the #1 Cardi supporter. I understand that she felt she had to do that to survive. I've never been in that situation.
She didn't have to.
But listen,
She
but wait,
certainly
I'm not
didn't have
done.
to.
I'm not done. But I'm saying I still don't think it's right. And I think that if a man went up and posted an Instagram live at some point and said he raped and drugged,
No, not raped.
or not
no
raped, drugged
And
robbed.
robbed.
You're right. Women or in anything, it would be a complete bad drag fest.
I want to say this. Now, there's a rapper named Rick Ross that had a similar situation, and Rick Ross was dropped from his endorsement.
But he came out and said that he feels bad for Cardi. I just watched the video.
Of course he feels bad. He's out here drugging people. They have the same dealer, probably.
Okay, well,
I just don't think it's right, and I don't think that
it's
Cardi
not.
has any excuse to say that she's from the hood, because I'm also from the hood, and there are lots of people from the hood that find jobs, and they find ways to make money that doesn't include drugging
And
people.
I'm glad you're here.
she was a stripper
Okay.
though,
Mm-hmm.
and part of that job, I guess, entailed taking men to hotels or after hours going with men to hotels.
Does it say on the job application you need to take your
Yeah,
clothes off and drug
there's
people?
no-
No,
Where
it
did
does
she
not.
Strip back?
No
Can we
way.
get a job application from there?
Absolutely not.
There's no way you can justify
You
it.
cannot
There's
justify
no
that.
way.
She is wrong.
Okay, she's wrong, but is it right to compare to R. Kelly? Because the whole hashtag surviving Cardi B started
No.
trending after this. We have
No.
the documentary Surviving R. Kelly.
Well, online there are men coming forward. They're speaking
There
to
is one that said he lied,
There's
just
one
for
that's
money.
coming forward. He's supposedly going to speak with blogger Tasha K. Now that's something I'm interested in.
But R. Kelly literally held women against their will, abused these women
Tied
physically
them
and
up.
sexually. Cardi B was not
She
doing
just
that.
did
That
one
is
of
not a
these.
fair
Slip,
comparison.
You're out.
That is
Okay,
not a
let me
fair
take your
comparison.
money and go.
Abuse is
Again, not saying
abuse is
it's okay.
abuse. Abuse is abuse. There's just no way to justify it for me with her and anyone.
Oh,
R. Kelly
there's-
needs to go to jail. Cardi B needs to be canceled. Hashtag cancel this is. Because if it were anyone else, if this were a male, if this were The Game or 50 Cent, they would be canceled.
Yeah,
so treat Cardi the same way y'all would treat men.
I
Cancel
agree,
them.
but I can't with the R. Kelly and Cardi B. Not the same page for me.
For me personally, abuse is abuse. If you're holding people against their will and abusing them, it's abuse. If you're
Yeah.
drugging people and they don't know, that's abuse.
But everyone needs to be held accountable.
Absolutely.
Everyone needs to be held accountable.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Matt.
1000%. Maddie's getting nervous.
This segue is really, I don't know how, but Kylie Jenner might be pregnant. Okay? That's what people are saying anyways. They think this whole picture of her and her new bestie, Heather Sanders, with their nails done in pink for Kylie, blue for Heather, means she's pregnant again.
Oh,
which
God.
I'm just like,
People
Maddie's
thought she was having a
favorite
gender
response.
reveal moment.
Drink
they were
up.
just.
Well, in the past, whenever she was pregnant with Stormi and we didn't know, she did post her nails and her rings and like all these pink things that, obviously meant she was pregnant with a girl. So I see why fans would do that, but this time, I truly don't think it was that. And normally, I am all for putting on the detective cap with my
Okay.
magnifying glass and searching through, but I don't think that happened this time.
I feel the same way. I kind of feel like it was just nails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
literally,
Kylie was
because
feeling cute.
she's got a girl, Heather's got a boy. They had them right around the same time. They're sisters.
Yeah.
For life.
I think
love
it
that.
was more
I love
just
that.
showing off, like, I have a new friend. Like,
Yeah.
look at me and my great
Yeah.
friend. Now that Jordan's out here, she's been in London doing the eyelashes. I think it was more so like, I'm doing just fine.
And
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay for Kylie to be that and have other friends and take those cute
Yeah,
little
just
pictures.
talk about it on Keeping Up this season. So
exactly.
I don't mad about
This
it.
season. And I kind of hope, like, as much as I thought Stormi was cute and wanted her to have a baby right away, I kind of want Stormi to be like 2 or 3 before Kylie starts again.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
Thoughts?
don't know. Yeah, I think
I want Kylie to kind of wait.
I
Yeah?
just want
I want Kylie to
an
wait.
engagement first.
You want an
personally.
engagement?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to see that rock. I want to see the walk down the aisle. I want the wedding special. I want it all.
What if on the season finale of Keeping Up we see
Oh my
the
God.
proposal
Don't.
and we just don't know
I
and we're
won't-
in the dark?
I
didn't
won't be
even think
here
that.
falling
Wow.
off the chair.
I'll be falling off the chair
I'm
too.
gonna fall
I'll
off
be
the
falling
chair.
off the
Travis, you better snatch
I'm
our
out.
wigs.
No, okay. All right, you guys. That is it for us for Moments of the Week. But make sure you guys subscribe, Comment down below, what do you think about all these stories? What got your attention the most this week? And turn on that little bell for notifications so you never miss a beat of entertainment news. We will see you guys next week. Cheers to Pearl.
Cheers!
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.